Hi everyone, how are you doing? Where are you? What are you doing every place in our beautiful planet here? Today I want to explain for you if you want to relocate to live in another places, especially in Europe, because I live in Europe and I want to give you more information. Maybe it will be useful for you if you think to move to Europe, especially West Europe, because I'm living here in Belgium, in Brussels. So we know around the world there are a lot of people that are relocated from place to place. For example, from Europe to US, to China, to Asia, for their own benefit, each how he follow his plan and what you want to achieve in the life. So today I will give you more information if you think to move or relocate to Europe. You know, there are different types of relocating ways. One of them is if you're married, if you are a girl or woman or a man, and you married from someone he hold an European citizen, you need to follow such a procedure, then you will be here in Europe. The other way is that you are searching for a job. Okay, if you search for a job, we know there are a lot of job websites. One of them, the famous one, is LinkedIn, and you are searching there and you find the job that you want, and you go through the procedure of interview, and then if they accept you, you will relocate and the company will be responsible about your visa. You come by work visa. The same for us as European. If you want to relocate to United States, we need to apply for work visa as well. So if you want to relocate to Europe, there are a couple of things you need to know. For example, you want to immigrate, not to come via work. So you will find a temporary job here and you come live in Belgium or let's say Germany or Holland or France. One of the most important things that you need to know and to learn is the language. If you live in Belgium, you need to know where you live. If you live in the Flemish area, you need to follow the Flemish language. If you live in the French area, which we call it Wallonia, France area, it is not part of France, but it is Wallonia, you need to learn French language. By following the courses from multi-institutes or multi-school, which is providing this type of language with certain amount of money. This is one thing you need to know, and you need to follow those language, which is much important for you to communicate and to find better jobs, to have more option how to find a better jobs to be there. Some of the job is not required any language certificate like Dutch, Flemish or French language. You only need to work with your English language, which is maybe like mostly in IT or software, computer programming. Those are mostly required your experience or work experience. So for those, they don't have this type of jobs, especially for people who are working in healthcare. It's very important that you can follow those language, that you can make your own research in Flemish language or in the French language. This is common in all the countries. For example, if you are, I think, the dogs, they don't allow us to continue our video, but we will do. It's nice to hear some voice of the nature here. So if you are in healthcare, living in Europe and you want to relocate to United States, for sure you need to follow and do a couple of exams in United States, such as the same matter if you are also here. If you come from United States, some of them also required to equalize your diploma here. For the other jobs, as I mentioned, you need to follow the language. The second important things you need to do is to do your health insurance here. In Europe, we have multi companies which are providing health insurance for certain amount of money. For example, in Belgium, in Flemish area, our health insurance per year costs you 120 euro, which is cover a lot of things from doctor visiting, but not all the medicine is included which you want to buy. Some of the medicine that you need to buy, actually you need to pay by your own. The other things you need also to be aware about, that your driving license. If your driving license is internationally here inside Europe, you can easily drive with your driving license. Otherwise, you need to go to the city hall here and to make appointment, and they will guide you. Maybe they will make a temporary driving license for you for 6 months. After that, maybe it depends on which country you come, then you need to follow procedure like recognition of your driving license. After that, you can drive as you are driving here in Europe. This is the other important things which I want to talk about you, and to be worried about how to follow those things. The other point you also need to be aware about is to rent a house, or if you don't buy a house, or you cannot buy a house or an apartment directly, you need to search for your place how to rent. We have a couple of websites in Belgium. I can share it with you in the link below here in the video. You can search there how to find apartment to rent. And also be careful here, most of the people asking for deposit of 3 months. The law is changed, like 5 years ago was deposit of 2 years, but now it's changed for 3 years. I don't know about Germany or France, but in Belgium it's 3 years. You need to put a deposit, or you have deposit of 3 years plus first month of payment, down payment for your rent. Those are important. Where you should live actually is depend on where is you work, how you want, which area you are working. For example, if you are working around Brussels or Antwerp, those are the two major cities. Also you have Liège, which is the French-speaking area in Belgium, Namur. Those are crowded cities. For example, if you work inside Brussels, I will advise you to rent something little bit. I mean, if you don't drive with the car, you can rent something in the city center. You have a very good public transport, a good network we have in Europe, how you can relocate to your work. Also, you can even go by the bicycle if you are in the city center of Brussels, but it's too crowded. Be careful about the cars, how they drive. But you have bicycle roads. We have in Belgium a lot of bicycle roads. In Holland as well, we have a lot of bicycle roads, which is made very well. In Germany as well. In France, you also have it, but less than Belgium and Holland. So if you rent something inside Brussels, you need to be nearby your work location. It's good to rent it in the city center. If you have a car, I will advise you to rent something a little bit out of Brussels, like 5 or 10 kilometers far from Brussels. You can use your car, but also you can use a public transport, as we are doing. There are a lot of people who are living even 20 kilometers far from Brussels, but they are going by train because the traffic in the normal day now, today is Saturday or Sunday, I mean Saturday, we can go around, like I'm far 20 kilometers from Brussels. It takes for me like 40 minutes to be in Brussels. But in the normal, usually days, will take more than 1 hour or 1 hour and 15 minutes, which is always there are traffic on the way. The same if you live in Antwerp, which is very far for your work to Brussels. You will take 1 hour and a half to be at your work. So search very well. We have a lot of options to search from Google. Map is very easy. You can see where you are located and how you want to go to your work, and where you can search to find such apartment for you, for your family. Those are important information I want to provide you if you think to relocate in Europe and to find a place for you if you are target and your goals to come to live in Europe. If you want to live in other countries, there another point I want to refer to. If you want to live in Belgium, Holland, Germany, consider the weather is always gray most of the time, but in Belgium we have a really nice weather. Today is sunny day, but consider if you are living in Spain or Portugal, you will have always sunny day, which is very nice, and you can enjoy the sun mostly all the day. But also you will have winter there, but also in summer it's really hot. What we are doing, we are living in Belgium, we work here, and during the winter time to time you are traveling to Spain or Portugal, even Morocco, Tunisia, also to Egypt, to find the sun, to enjoy 1 week or 10 days in the sun. And also when the summers come, we are traveling by car, which is you have very good access. This is another point also I want to refer to. You have very good access by car to drive inside whole Europe. You have a lot of car companies. I will also share the link with you that you can check those if you want to rent the cars. I am not doing any advertisement for none of the companies, just I'm giving you information if you consider to come to visit Europe, to travel or to do a work here. On the other things you should also know or consider that if you want to travel inside Europe, as I mentioned, we have very good network from roads, highways. You can easily go to Spain, to Switzerland to enjoy the nature during the summer most of the time, and you enjoy a very beautiful views from all the different culture in Europe. And also there are another point I want to refer to. If you work in Europe, maybe after 2 or 3 years, with full 2 years work, you will have a right to have unemployment payment if you lose your job for an economic reason. We are, as a citizen, we have this right, but if you come as expat or immigration, should you check with some of the syndicate which we have here, which is they are responsible about the employee here in Europe and Belgium especially. You can check with them what is your right and how you can have this right in case if you lose your job. Some of the work visa depend on the company. If your work visa is done, you need to go back to your country from where you come. Those are some useful information I want to share with you. Probably you think one day to come to visit Europe, and also I will share with you my online company. This is also a kind of advice I can give to you if you want in case to book a private meeting to how I can help you in case if you want to relocate. I can follow with you the procedure and follow with the authority here how we can relocate you. I wish you a very good day. I hope I give you enough information and useful information. Thank you and see you in the next video. I'll let you to enjoy a little bit with the most beautiful what the nature has here, which is the ghost and people around. So see you in the next video. Ciao.